Going on, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 3 Minutes of Motivation. And this video is going to be focused on three different strategies we can use throughout a difficult time. For those who know me, I'm a massive believer in personal development, self-improvement, mental health, mental well-being. And it's purely because I realized over time, the more I was studying it, everything that we have up here on our mindset, once we understand it, can always turn into its physical output. And for me, I must admit, before I even started doing this podcast, I was someone who didn't really like speaking as much on camera or even on a microphone as much as I loved music and so forth. But I realized with practice and consistency, it became something of what I'm doing right now. So number one on the list is showing up to practice. Whether you are working on a skill, whether you are developing a business, whether you are working on your craft, whatever it is you're doing, the practice hours you put in always make a massive difference over time. Although this may be something we do know, but we have to recognize that even the smallest steps of progression that we take turn into something and turn into the things that lead us into the right direction. So never undermine the practice hours, never undermine the 15 minutes. Like I said in my last video with micro goals, invest as much time as you can developing the skills necessary for you to move forward. Number two on the list is values over temporary emotions, or temporary feelings, I should say. This one is very, very important because the things we value represent us. And when we value things like health and leadership, growth, kindness, or passion, whatever it is you value, because everyone has their own list of values, we have to recognize that they are the things that are gonna talk us into the things we need to do, and the temporary emotions are always going to talk us out of the things we need to do. So whenever you are feeling something and you feel like you don't want to do it, remember that your values are going to be the force, or be the power that you need to get to wherever you need to get to. And then the third strategy is doubling down on what works. Once again, a very simple concept, but something which needs to be said, because when we do find out what works, usually we do get lazy or complacent. And we have to remember that if we go with the same intensity that we started in, we will get the same results, and if not more. So double down on what works. The last thing I want to say within this 3 minutes, because I'm just going over slightly, is a quote taken from the book The Science of Getting Rich. Is everyone who becomes rich by competition throws down behind them the ladder by which they rise and keeps others down. But every person who gets rich by creation opens a way for thousands to follow them and inspires them to do so. Invest this time right now, despite how difficult it is, on being a creator. Because becoming a creator, you'll be able to inspire more people to want to do the same thing. So I hope everyone enjoys this video, and I hope everyone has a blessed day. As always, change your routine. Let's go.